everyone. Today I have a little bit of a lunch thing with the family, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a get ready with me, and I've also got some eyeshadows that I was kind of saw sponsored to me on Instagram as well, which look beautiful as well, so I can't wait to put those on my eyes. So I'm going to start out with just concealing the eyes with the Camo Concealer by Elf, and this is in the shade Light Sand, just the one with the black lid. Blend that out with my normal foundation brush, which is just the Emax Design little short, I think it's supposed to be an actual powder brush, but I use it for a foundation brush. It actually works quite well, and I'm just going to blend that out. To set that in place with the Rimmel Clear Skin transparent powder, I think that's what it's called. And just set that so that the eyeshadows have a nice base to work on. I didn't have a strapless bra, so if you see a strap, just ignore it, it's not there. Okay, and now to begin with, I didn't really have like a transition shade or anything from the brand, so I'm just going to go in with this Elf Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. And this is the one that's in the Summer Breeze shades, which are like this. Really pretty shades, really gorgeous mattes. And I'm just going to take this Spectrum B07 fluffy brush, and I think I'm going to go in with this third shade along here. Just going to take that and put that in the crease. So that's quite subtle for now. Might come back a bit later to add a bit more. But now I'm going to go in with these eyeshadows. So these are Magical Makeup, and they're like different, there's different like consistencies. So you got sparkling glitter dust, and then you have things like eye pop in the light. So they're like, this one's more of like a iridescent shade, which is in Aurora Violet, and then this one here is like in more of like a rose goldy shade, and it's Sugar Babe. They just look incredible. So I'm gonna take a little flat brush here. This is a Bespoke one. There's no number on it, it's just like a flat little brush like this, and I'm going to go into the Sugar Babe one, which looks like this. It just looks beautiful. So I'm also very nervous because I've not really worked with loose eyeshadows that much before, so we'll see how it goes. That's kind of, I always do. Oh my, that is so nice. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can you tell how nice that is on camera? Like in person, the actual shimmer on this is just amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I don't know if you can tell. So that's really irritating. I think it's coming off more as like a sheen on camera, but in person there's like very fine glitter in it, and it just looks unreal. Like, I honestly, I can't get over it. It looks so nice. I wish the camera did it justice. I really do, but it just, oh, I'm blown away. And I'm going to do the other eye. And packing this on, like tapping this onto the lid as well, so it doesn't like fly everywhere, because it is a loose product and it seems to be working pretty damn well. I reckon if you were to wet this as well, wet your brush beforehand, it might come on a bit more foiled. But this has got like a bit more of like an actual glitter sheen to it. So it's got like very fine glitter particles in it, and it just looks so amazing. I can't get over it. Wow. I really want you to see how it looks. There you go. Like, so you can kind of tell there, it has like the little glitter particles. This is just on the lid. That's how beautiful this shade is. It is just, oh. Now I'm going to just deepen the outer corner a little bit. So I'm going to take this palette again, and I'm going to just go in with this darker shade here next to the black. Just a little bit, just to try and deepen out the outer corner to make it a little bit more smoky. Yep. And now I'm going to go back in with my Spectrum fluffy brush and just blend that out so it's all a little bit more unison. See, it just blends out like a dream. That was amazing. Okay. Now I'm going to start by doing the actual face, and today I'm going to use the CYO Longlasting Foundation Life Proof Foundation. Do we have a shade name? I don't think we have a shade, but this is the colour that my foundation is, and I'm just going to take some dots on each portion of the face. There wasn't any real fallout from that eyeshadow as well, which is great. So if you're one of the people that like to do your eyeshadows after your foundation, it should be fine with that as well. Back in with my Camo Concealer from ELF and plop that underneath the eyes. And also like in the places that I want extra coverage or to highlight. I have like quite a few breakouts at the moment as well, which is really irritating. So I'm going to go underneath the eyes with the same foundation brush and swoop it up to give the eyes a little bit more of a lifted effect. I've put way too much on my forehead. It's fine, we can bronze it, it's fine. And then tap the ones with the blemishes. Powder that I used earlier to set the eyes, and I'm just going to go underneath the eyes with this Real Technique setting brush. And then I'm going to take this powder brush from Real Techniques as well and do the rest of the face. So I'm going to go in with the oh, I just put my finger in the palette. No. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the same flat brush, and I'm just going to take the lighter transition shade and put that under the lash line, more towards the outer portion, and stop kind of centre. Aurora Violet, these little pigments. And also, by the way, I did actually get like a load more, and they also sent me a little freebie as well, so which is really nice. So, you know, if you guys can check them out on Instagram and stuff, they are really nice products and seem like a really nice company as well. So they didn't take very long to arrive. So I've got this Aurora Violet, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. It's more of like a purple reflect. Changed my mind. Because of the top that I'm wearing today, it's got a bit more orange. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Killawatt Foil, Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. I was a Fruit Loop and basically ordered this because I saw Rihanna use it in her Get Ready With Me or something, and she just looked absolutely insane. But obviously these aren't going to work for highlighters on my skin tone. But I'm going to use them as an eyeshadow, and I'm going to put the orange in the inner corner finger. That's quite intense. I might put a bit of highlighter over it later. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and this is the Power Stay 16-hour Carbon Black eyeliner from Avon, and I'm just going to put that all in the waterline and, yeah, all over the eye. The lower waterline as well, just to kind of go into the centre with the eyeshadow that I've put on the bottom. And I'm going to do a little bit of a extension of the line to like where my lashes would be, and lift it outwards in the outer corner like that. Gives a little bit more of a lift to the eyes. And now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Now, I kind of am loving the shimmery blushes at the bronzers at the moment. So I've got this Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, which has literally been around for forever, and I've used it so much and it looks like I've barely made a dent in it, which is crazy. Or this Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light powder as well, which is absolutely beautiful. Now this one looks a bit more warm toned, so I feel like I'm going to go for this one with this look, because this is just a little bit more cool toned. And I'm going to take my Jessup large powder brush, which is a little bit more squished, and I'm going to take the luminous bronzer. Kind of do like the perimeters of the face and the nose, under here, break down the neck of it. Now that actually does look insane, so I'm going to blend it out with my powder brush. I don't think anything's really meshing very well under this CYO foundation. Oh, it just seems to be going on a bit patchy at the moment. I'm going to hopefully like spritz it later and it will hopefully blend in a little bit better. For blush, I'm going to go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in Ecstasy, which is just beautiful, like a peach, and then a little bit of a pinky shade in the inner corner, in the inside as well. It's just, oh. I'm going to take my NYX brush, just look at this. You're supposed to like swell and pop, but like, I don't know. I just kind of like, and then put that onto the cheeks. It's just a really nice blush shade, kind of a bit more of like a coral toned. Really nice on the skin. And now still have my Becca Opal highlighter, and I'm going to use that today. I know a lot of you will probably still have it as well, and I need to use it. I just love it so much, and I you know, I haven't gone too crazy. I mean, yeah, you can kind of tell that I've got a bit of a dent in there, which for highlighter is a bit mental. It is crazy, so I'm going to tap off, and I'm going in with my tapered highlighter F35 Sigma highlighter brush, and I'm going to start here and work my way forward. Bring it down the nose. Now, because that orange is looking a little bit crazy, I'm going to take some, but I'm going to push some of it onto my hand so it's not as intense. I'm just going to go over that to try and lighten up the orange a bit more. That looks better. Okay. A little bit more muted, not as crazy. Now, eyebrows. So I've also got this Sheglam skinny brow pencil, and it does have a spoolie on it as well, which is nice. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up a bit. And I really only feel like doing this in a part of your eyebrow a little bit, just to sort of like, it's very fair here, so just to kind of even it out a little bit. And then I'll brush it out in a second. Right, so now I've got the shape of them, I'm just gonna brush through it a little bit with the spoolie, just to kind of blend it in a little bit more. I find that it just helps to move the product a little bit better. Okay, that is that. And now, I think before I do mascara and everything, I'm just going to spritz the face a little bit with this Revolution CBD Nourishing Essence Spray, just to kind of see if it will help melt everything in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do this quite far away. It's actually a really nice mist on that. It smells really nice actually. And for mascara in a second, I'm going to go in with the Aire Volume L'Oreal Paris. It's one of my favourites at the moment. But I'm going to take my Revolution blush palette like this, and this is the Hot Spice palette, and I'm going to go into a little bit more of a peachy shade, just to kind of give the cheeks a little bit more of a peachy flush. I'm thinking this shade here, just to see if it will bring a little bit more colour. That's better. That's better. I think the blush from Charlotte Tilbury was a bit of a similar colour to the bronzer, which is very odd, but okay. Especially considering there was no real brown tones in it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Aire Volume Mega Mascara from L'Oreal. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Max Factor 2000 Calorie Waterproof Volume Mascara. This is literally the only thing that I use as a waterproof one. On holidays and things like that. It's the only one that doesn't really smudge on, first of all, my lower lashes, but also if I'm out and if I'm dancing a lot or something like that, then it smudges quite a lot on my eyelids at top here as well. So this is like the only one that I really trust to go out for like long periods of time and to trust that it won't smudge. It's actually one of my favourites ever. So, and it layers up really well as well, and it lifts the eyelashes properly. So I'm going to put these on the lower lashes. Okay. Yes, it's a dramatic mascara look today. They've gone crazy. It'll do. I mean, they look thick, and I've definitely got it on my eyes, but I honestly just, at this point, I don't think I want to do anything else. I think I just want to leave it as is. It's not the best makeup look today, but we'll just crack on. So to finish up this look, I'm going to be using a goodie and an oldie, MAC's Velvet Teddy lipstick. I actually feel like this really warms up the face, and I think everyone loves this. I don't know if many people still use it, but I still do. Still love it. After the drama, this is the final look. I mean, after all, like, you know, I've got mascara under my eyes and I managed to conceal it quite well. I had a bit of an incident with the blusher, but I think we've recovered quite well by using a Revolution palette. My eyebrows are looking a little bit crazy, but to be honest, when aren't they? Do you know what? It's not terrible. I just feel like everything that I tried to do, like I had to buff in my bronzer properly with my face powder brush. It just, I think it's when you're trying to get ready for something and you're trying to rush a little bit more, you kind of things start going wrong, and I think that's probably what's happened today. But we've recovered and it's not turned out too bad. I actually don't mind it. So if there's any new products and stuff that you want me to try out, let me know down below. Give us a comment, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.